Welcome back to Cryptopia, where we go over the wild happenings in NFT land. So I came across this just now. You got about a day and an hour, 24 minutes and 26 seconds and counting until the whitelisted sale. So if you are just finding out about this now, then you are too late, most likely. But when the public sale goes off, you can maybe get some for yourself. So quick lowdown on this. There are about 500 unique adventures. This project is known as PXQuest. So in here, you can reclaim a time-fractured world, one dungeon raid at a time. Every character, piece of loot, and plot of land tradable as an ERC 721 token. If you guys are interested in this, obviously, I will put the link down below. But this project looks pretty cool. It's got a lot of backing. I know the Discord's booming. I want to say it's like 60K members in there. Twitter is also a rage fest. So, it's got pretty good backing on both the public and it's got a lot of partnerships with people that you can look up to. These guys, I just found out about these guys too. This Pixelmon. So I'll probably make a video about them too. This is some cool stuff that's going on, kind of like a Pokemon. Yeah, well, Pixelmon. It's kind of like Pokemon, but their own version. So if you're interested in this kind of dungeon crawler, 8-bit style gaming, it looks like a lot of fun. They got a bunch of stuff going on here. Here's their roadmap real quick. 500 adventurers comprising of 5 races, 8 classes, 10 legendaries, and other race traits minted on the Ethereum mainnet. They've got a utility coin that will be self-generated by every OG adventurer you hold. 5 Chronos, that's the native token, a day, which can be used in their ecosystem for a variety of different things. You got the legendary auction, so 10 legendaries with unique in-game powers are auctioned off. You got the guild forming. You got Gen 2 race votes. All OG adventurer holders vote on the races that make up the next generation of players, which is pretty cool. After that, you got Birth of Nemesis. They've got their arenas where you can do PvP battles and the Pokemon style duels. You've got Gen 2 summonings where they'll be bringing warriors from the past. So the way this world works too, it's the story is kind of taking place in a fragmented time period where the past and the future are sort of converging, and you can pull stuff from the past into the future to kind of fix things, right? It sounds pretty cool. Unlock in-game pets, because everyone likes having pets, of partnered NFTs with unique adventure stat boosts. Rise and Fall, single-player dungeons, descend to the darkness alone in search of loot, reclaim time-fractured land, develop plots. So you can get land and you can develop on it. There are 2 types of land, if I remember correctly. One that's like fractured time land that has to be kind of stabilized through different means, and then your already existing stable land that you can build some stuff on. And then I think you can charge people for being on that land, if I'm not mistaken. An auction of 50 ultra rare time stable land plots ready to develop upon. You can also build kingdoms, so you and other players can partner up and build an entire kingdom, build your empire, build your legacy, my guy. Use loot and landed resources to generate rarer loot. Once more onto the breach. Multiplayer raids. Join up with 50 freaking players in the dungeon raid to take on the toughest foes for epic loots. Sounds pretty damn cool if you ask me. You have the team here. At least these 2 you can see on LinkedIn. It's always nice to be able to put a face to the people. Always nice to see them. Find out more about them. Not this one over here yet, but he's still pretty well known. You can still check him out on Twitter. See if the people there are legit, interested. So that's kind of the dirty version, the quick and dirty version of of what's going on here. If you want, I'm going to go over the white paper just a little bit. You can stick around and watch that. But otherwise, go check it out. You can go on the website yourself and take a look at the white paper. You definitely should read the white paper if you are interested in this project. I'm going to go over it real quick for fun because I like to dick around when I go over these. PXQuest is an NFT dungeon crawler in which every character, every single one of the 5,000 characters, piece of loot, how many numbers there are, I don't know how much loot there is, and plot of land are ERC 721 tokens owned by the player. The game consists of 4 core activities: raiding motherfuckers, dungeons and questing, dueling motherfuckers, beating the shit out of people, kingdom building, building empires next to motherfuckers or with motherfuckers, summoning new adventures, getting those past motherfuckers on your side. What do we hope to achieve? We want PXQuest to be a completely free-to-play experience after the initial NFT purchase. This means no gas or hidden fees to play the game to its fullest extent. For those that have a more investor mindset, we want to deliver assets that grow in value over time and can be traded on the largest marketplaces. This paper provides a brief explanation of how we have balanced those often competing interests with a novel blend of technologies and game mechanics. All of that sounds epic. All of that sounds good. I like the way these guys are heading, but it all sounds good on paper. Can they deliver? I mean, only time will tell. They've got the backing, they've got the support, they've got the investors. Why not? PXQuest adventures are all that remains of a once broken kingdom destroyed, just completely wrecked in time and space. A war left most land in fractured pieces, that is, uninhabitable by organic life forms. With the recent discovery of Chronos crystals, these survivors can now stabilize time to reclaim land and summon objects and beings from the fucking past, from beyond the grave. All that was lost can be regained if new rivalries don't get in the way. You know how humans are, or these bird, cat, human things are. Was that a rabbit? I don't know. No one can get along. They can't work together. They can only work together to a certain degree. Then they start infighting, and then the whole thing happens. Human 101. 5,000 unique characters, 8 races, 8 classes of 5 races. Rating players from rating priorities of increasing size to take on quests, dungeons, and raid of increasing difficulty and rewards. Defeated mods will drop weapons, armor, and resources. You know how games usually work. That's how they work. You beat the crap out of the monsters drop things, you take the things, you sell the things, or you craft the things. It's typically how it goes. This will be available on OpenSea. All drops are NFTs in their own right that can be traded independently on common marketplace like OpenSea. On-chain dueling between players can be used to settle scores and wagers. Ooh, players can wager Chronos, items, resources, and more. Your firstborn child, your daughter's virginity, whatever you want. Adventurer level, weapon, equipped items, and choice of attack contribute to the increasing the statistical odds of victory. The final outcome of duel is transparently determined on-chain, where all can verify its authenticity, can't even say the word, and fairness. Kingdom building. PXQuest adventurers can own land and join lands to form kingdoms. Land is minted on the Ethereum mainnet. However, structures built on land are minted on our layer 2 solution. Very useful. So they've got time fractured land. So I told you it was divided into 2. You got the time fractured land and you got the stable land. The time fractured land is unstable land that requires 1,250 chrono crystals to stabilize and mint before anything can be built on it. Then you have the stable land. You got 50 of these plots, 450 of the other plots. The stable land, which has 50 plots, it's already stabilized plot that can be ready to build on immediately. There are unique 1-to-1 plots that will be auctioned for ether prior to launch of the land system. Before a plot is stabilized, purchased with Chronos, the type of terrain is unknown. So you won't know what type of terrain you're purchasing. Different terrains and different combinations of adjacent terrains will give lands different production abilities, stats, and appearances. So that's pretty cool. You're not really sure what you're getting. Hopefully it's going to be useful, but it will contribute to a more, lively and ever-changing game environment. What do I do with land? There are several benefits to land: accumulating resources and alliances, minting better gear for your raiders, unlocking larger dungeon raids, titles, and skins. You get to be a boss. You get to have weapons. You get to raid. The usual. Accumulating resources and alliances. We can probably already guess what that's going to be like. You're minting, you're crafting gears. Of course, it's that kind of game. Summonings. Aside from land purchases, the other key use of Chronos is the summoning new NFT adventures. With 750 Chronos crystals and the blood of 2 Gen 1. What the fuck? Where did we get that from? With 750 Chronos crystals and the blood of 2 Gen 1 adventures, a player can summon, what the fuck? An ancestor from the past. Jesus Christ. With the blood of the 2? That's pretty cool. The race of the summoned Gen 2 ancestors is determined by the particular race combination of the 2 summoning adventurers. That sounds pretty freaking awesome. So we know what Chronos is. It's the native token to this game. I don't think I need to go too much into that. Earning Chronos crystals can be claimed at a rate of 5 per day. If per adventurer held, Chronos yields will take effect immediately after initial sale. Nice. So as soon as you get your hands on this stuff, it begins. Okay, well, that's pretty much the end. I'm not going to go too much further anymore, and that's pretty much the end of it. If you guys want to read the last little bit, you are free to. It is on. You can pause the video, I guess, and actually take a look at it, or you can go check it out on their website. If you're interested in these kinds of games, if you're interested in this project, please go on their website and take a look. It's not going to cost you anything. Just a little bit of your time. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.